What's up, everyone? My name is Simulation if you don't know who I am. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. For me, as I'm recording this, it's actually Sunday, Cinco de Mayo. So if you guys are celebrating that, I hope you guys have a great day with your friends and family. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to cut some chords. I've been doing it a lot recently, and I think I've got a pretty unique way to look at it, so I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so if you remember, I did touch on this a little bit in my last vlog. I did use this technique, but I really wanted to go in depth because I think it's a very unique way to look at it. It's going to be some great training for some of you new producers out there. Because I'm still new myself, and this has honestly been helping me out with my melodies quite a bit. And I want to say I learned it on my own, like I taught it to myself, just thinking what I could do. But honestly, someone's probably already done it, but we'll see. Okay, so here I've loaded up this piano. Excuse me. It's a normal FL keys. Everyone's got it. I'm just using the grand piano one. You know what, we're actually going to use the A minor scale, just because it's the one that I'm most familiar with. If you just really don't know any scales, like the only one that I know by memory is the A minor, you can always go to the stamp uncheck only one. Get this one here, the minor natural Aeolian, or however you pronounce that, and just start clicking in every single one that you're using. So here I'm using A, so I'm clicking every one that has A. And you can drag it up to 4 bars if you're doing a 4-bar loop, or to 8, which is what I usually do. I think of chord progression as it's all one chord. Alright, so let's listen to it really quickly with it all the way out. Okay, so we don't want just one 4-bar loop the entire track. Now generally the most popular one is use one chord every bar, which is fine. Like I always do that myself, right? So just cut it and then just listen to what your ear wants to change. Now I usually like to do a normal, low, high, low. So I'm gonna try that right now. This one's gonna be slightly lower. Put it all into key. Let's hear how it sounds. Alright. And then what I'll do from here for a melody, you know, once you've got these chords, to get a melody, what I've been doing is basically the same thing. I'll just listen to what I hear, and then just start making cuts from there, like individually from there. So I'll make the melody within the chord, not a top line or anything like that. Listening to it and then see what I want to hear. Want one right there. It froze immediately where I wanted to hear it. Okay, sorry about that. My FL Studio decided to crash on me. So let's try that one more time. See, now that definitely not going to work. Messed up that right there. It's fine though. I'm not liking this melody so far, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and restart all this. I think I actually want to switch this. The timing of it. Definitely not. Keep messing that up. No, stop it. Alright, I'm already hearing some differences that I want to hear in the melody. So we can just go and copy it. This is why I do the 8 bars instead of just 4, so I can add a little bit of diversity. So going in from here into this, into this section, makes you want to hear more right here. And this is why doing this method is so good. I wouldn't necessarily say use this for every single time you make a melody or a chord progression, but it's really good training. Because here you're listening to everything as it's happening, you're not thinking, okay, what goes next? You're hearing it as it's happening. So let's listen to it all the way through, and I want to change something right in here. I don't think that was it. Actually didn't sound too bad. It's a little more subtle, so it's not messing anything messing up anything too much. Wow. And if you want to go even a step farther to try and create some tension, you can even pull some of these to a different point. So that way the listener, it's putting something outside of the scale, not outside of the scale, but outside of what you're using. Like, I don't like that note right there, but you see what I mean, like you get my point. So here I think that this might be able to go a little bit lower. I don't think that was it. We can even try putting that one up to an A. No, that's not going to work. I already know it's not. It might even just be fine the way that it is. It could even be a timing issue. Try and do that. I don't want to. It's gonna create too much of a difference. Alright, honestly, I think that sounds pretty good. And if in my opinion, I feel like this sounds the best with the piano. But you could always change it up for a different sound as well. And then if the sound that you want is too full for a chord, then you could always get rid of what you don't need. So like here, you can get rid of probably this one, and that one. So here you see, like, this melody looks way more simple, and probably something that I would never use if I was not doing this technique. Yeah, so if you guys are having trouble with melodies, I sincerely think that you guys should try this, because it is honestly great practice for just using your ear instead of just, okay, this one's going to be C6, so this one has to be maybe, I don't know, maybe an A, maybe do that, and then just have it sound like complete garbage, you know? So this is even great training. And then if you want to get even more complex, you can add the 10th, I honestly don't even know what it's called. It's the 7th chord. So here you can add that up there. And I'll go and speed this along so you guys don't have to watch me do all this. Okay, so we've made everything into a 7th chord. I'm not even sure how this chord progression is going to sound, because I've already made the melody and everything already sounded good before then. This could honestly ruin it, but you get my point, where if you may have to know that you're doing a 7th chord before you start doing this technique. So here you can have even more complexity. You can do something like this. Not that. Yeah, see, like that. This right here does not sound good. Okay, I think I've got it all figured out. Let's go and hear what it sounds like with the 7th chords added. Alright, so you're getting a lot more diversity if you had this this seventh chord right here. And the reason why I like this one, like, you could always just use the arpeggiate mode, just Alt A. I'm not gonna do it right now because it's already cut up. But if you hit Alt A, you can go with the arpeggiate mode, and there's a little bit of customization you can do, but for the most part, it's gonna be in ascending, and then descending, ascending. So you're basically going in a wave, which honestly, there's not too much creativity you can have there. Yes, you can do it for a bass and then move things once that you like better. But I think that this is just completely the perfect way to do an arpeggiation. Alright, but I have used this in some of my other tracks as of recently, so let's go ahead and try and see if I can get an example for you. Alright, so for this one, I didn't even use the piano. Like, I used the piano to get the chords and the melody right, but this is just an example of how you can switch it up for different sounds if you don't want a piano. This is the top line of the melody. Alright, so like I said, I did touch on this in a I think it was my last vlog where I did this technique. And this was the keys, the melody that we had. And this is actually a perfect example as well, because I actually did change this up. So this is outside of the chord progression that we had. So it's perfect, but it's still within the key. Let's go and try and see if we can find a different sound. That might be good for like some EDM or something like that. I don't think it'd be too much for hip hop. Same thing. Nope. You could even make this work for like some lo-fi if you really try hard enough. Alright, this is a really good example actually. So with stuff like this, to where it's a very full sound, you might not want chords, and if you want to just keep the melody, you get rid of everything that you don't need. Let's just go ahead and hear what it sounds like with the synth. So with this sound, I would probably recommend that being like a supporting role or a counter melody, not something that's going to drive the track itself. Alright guys, that is just about it. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. I'm really feeling this track. I mean, I know all we have right now is a melody and a chord progression, but I can make something out of that. So I'm gonna go and make a full track out of it, and you guys hear it right now. I really gotta pee, I gotta go. Peace.